I'm Danielle, and today I'm teaching you how to do the ribbon curl. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna hold our flat iron horizontal the entire time. You're gonna do one turn, and with your other hand, you're kind of helping direct those tails through and pulling straight out. And then kind of help it along with a little bit of a twister on your fingers. So this is gonna give a very bouncy curl. It's great for up styles or a more tousled look. So we're gonna go in, one half turn, and then pulling straight out. And I'm helping direct these tails through the ends so we don't lose them, all the way through the ends. And then while it's still hot, twisting it to help it along. Split this section into two so we don't lose it in the flat iron. I'm gonna go in, turn once, and then I'm pulling straight out. These are called horizontal ribbon curls because you're holding your flat iron horizontal the entire time. And you want to think of like when you're wrapping a gift and you take your scissors and curl the ends of the ribbon. It's kind of the same idea. So as I go in, I'm already turning the flat iron so that you don't create a crease. So as I'm going in, I'm first with the bottom plate warming up, and then turning as I'm already moving. If you go in too harshly and create a crimp in the hair. So we're protecting with R&Co Blue Hypersonic. It's gonna help give it a little bit of shine, but most importantly, it's gonna protect it. You always wanna use a heat protectant when you're doing any sort of thermal work, whether it be flat ironing or curling, so that you're protecting against the heat that you're adding to your hair. R&Co is great because their shampoos and conditioners have a protectant in it, especially if you're just going to be blow drying. But if you're going to be adding thermal heat, definitely recommend adding something additional. Going in horizontal. As I'm turning, I'm already pulling away from the scalp and coming straight out, making sure you're kind of directing those tails so that they feed through and you don't lose them out the end of the flat iron. And then while it's still hot, giving it a twist. And I'm going to finish with a little bit of Feather Light, also from R&Co Blue. This gives a really nice light hold. Give a nice tously wave. So that is horizontal ribbon curls with the flat iron. Okay, now we are going to do some vertical ribbon curls with the flat iron on the other half of the head so that we can compare the different sides and how they lay and bounce. Okay, so now we're going to do vertical flat iron curls. First protecting with some Blue Hypersonic, which is a great thermal protectant. I'm gonna do away from the face. I'm gonna alternate as I move up the head. You're gonna hold your flat iron vertically. So vertical curls are gonna be a more livable curl. Horizontal curls are definitely gonna be a lot bouncier. I think they're better used in an up style or maybe even for a little girl. They're gonna fall a little bit more tousled. So I'm gonna switch directions now and go towards the face. As I go in, I'm already moving my flat iron. I'm gonna keep it vertical the entire time, kind of helping feed my ends through so I don't lose them, and then pulling almost straight out, a little bit at a diagonal. So I'm going in vertically and then pulling straight out. It's just one half turn, and then while it's still hot, helping it along. So this one, I'm gonna go back the other direction. This will be a more tousled look so that they're alternating directions. So tongs down, straight up and down, just half turn and pulling straight out all the way through the ends. So I'm switching back directions to go away from the face, holding my flat iron vertically and pulling straight through. This one is away from the face and it's on top of one that's towards the face. So they're brick laid. So every other one should be alternating directions, and then on top of each other should be alternating directions so that none of them fall together. And then you want to plan ahead so that this one can go towards the face and then this one can flow away from the face. And I like to start where my wrist is uncomfortable and then move into the comfortable position rather than holding your wrist in an uncomfortable position all the way through. So this section is sitting on top of one that I did away from the face, so then this one will be towards the face. And as I go in, I'm starting where my wrist is already a little uncomfortable, and then as I turn, it's more in a more comfortable position so that you can make it all the way through the hair without being so uncomfortable. And in a vertical curl, the bounciness of the curl depends upon the angle that you're pulling it in. So you can hold the flat iron vertically all the way through, but it's an angle that you're pulling it at that's going to give it more of a lived-in look, or straight out is going to be curlier. And then always ending with the one around the face going away from the face. So going in vertically, just one half turn, and then pulling straight out. And helping to direct these tails through so that they don't fall out the end of the flat iron. Finish with a little bit of Feather Light Hold hairspray. So this side is a little more relaxed and lived in, and this side is much bouncier, has more volume to it. All right, and there we have flat iron ribbon curls, both horizontal and vertical. And once again, I am Danielle, and we are dropping weekly videos at the Foundry University, so make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date on those. And if you have any questions about what you saw today, please drop any questions in the comments and we will get those answers to you.